Hey guys, I had to delete my last one because I walked by like a special Buddha or something, and I had to delete my last like 2-minute video of all the other stuff. Some of these have like no photograph signs on them. Like that one over there.
Is this all the same guy?
I think that's another Buddha. This one's not privately owned though. Let's see what else we can get. I wonder where that guy's hand went. I wonder if he was waving or holding something. That is the Buddha Triad in a niche. Dated 704 in the Tang Dynasty. It's pretty good detail, lasting that long. This one's the 8th century.
These are all museum owned, so you should be okay.
This one's also 8th century. Oh, it's got little hearts at the top. That's pretty cool. Hearts were used in the 8th century, how about that? Oh no, what happened to that one's face? Asher thinks the same guy must have did all those, but he couldn't have. They're like 100 years apart. Looks like one guy did the same thing. Are we going upstairs? Go upstairs. Some genuine battle axes. Early 2nd, early 1st millennium. Some daggers. Some super rusty daggers. If I can get them focused. Oh. There we go.
I think this is someone's body.
Yeah, like an actual mummy. Mummy of Pasharin Pata. It says it was actually donated to the museum in 1904. Part of the Egyptian government. It was originally sealed from view, but they cut it open. His cartonnage. There's underneath hieroglyphic inscriptions and depictions of deities. Let's see what's in there. May offerings and food be given to the son of Ankmut. Pasharin the Ptah, who is in death, has become. It's Osiris. Or Osiris, as I always called him before, because I never saw the word Osiris before. I'm done. I guess that was the...
private?
No.
Did you get a picture?
I guess that was the outside. Let's see if I can get the actual mummy over there.
I hope it's not disrespectful to take pictures of the dead.
No, you're fine. Not like they care anymore.
Mummy. There's a picture of the Ramakan over there. I want you to take a picture too.
You can kind of see his skull. It looked pretty small. I guess it's probably been decaying over time.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit bigger, but it's no smaller than your skull.
No, my head's bigger. Well, maybe a little bit. Pretty short. How short he is.
He's not that short.
Shorter than me. Well, maybe about the same size as me, actually.
Come on, Dad.
Bye, guy. Where's his teeth?
I think it's called the Necronomicon. It's over there.
I don't have the Necronomicon.
You have a page from the...
Part of a door to a tomb. I guess that's kind of where it would have opened at the top thing there for the door to slide in. That'd be pretty hard to push these things open, though. They're not the biggest doors either. You kind of have to kind of crouch down.
Get too close.
I'm not too close. I just wanted to get some of the detail in there. You can see there's a guy's face in there. And I guess he had really hairy legs. Was wearing some sort of animal fur, probably. So that's pretty cool. Apparently this is actually Korean armor and helmet. There's a lot of floors to this museum. Saw a bunch of pots and stuff before, but I'm not that interested in pots and plates so much. That's a pretty nice hat. His clothes are nice too, actually. Got some nice bling. That is a cool dragon. Got the nice fur lining. That is nice. An actual crown. That's 5th century. This is still in Korea. It looks pretty nice. Pretty thin. I don't know why I thought crowns would be thicker, but I guess it needs to be kind of thin so it's not too heavy. That's cool though. Some Korean daggers, stone daggers. I'm guessing they're pretty dull now. They've probably been used. It'd be pretty hard to stab somebody with most of those. I think some of these arrowheads are still pretty sharp though. That one is. The other one broke off. Oh, it's a bronze. 18th century armor. The Muromachi period. Oh no, 15th century. 15th. Some pretty nice looking armor for it to get all beaten up. It's a big one there. I don't know if that's gonna stop a blade. It's a 13th century Tachi sword. It still looks kind of sharp. It's like the sheath for it over there. There's more swords over here, I think. Tachi sword? No. Tachi sword. It's a nice sheath.
Staff.
Halberd, 13th century.
I think it was attached to a big stick and you would like stab and swing down with it.
I think you can throw that.
I'm pretty sure it's a Korean weapon. But apparently.
It says the Kamakura period. Still looks sharp. Oh, that's a type of spear. Cruciform spear, 16th century. Got some helmets here. That one's 13th century. It literally says style helmet bowl. That one's pretty fancy. Let's see if I can read what that one is. Edo period, 18th century. Sujigabaru style helmet. It's got Mushu. It's a wave pressed helmet. 17th century. Got some over here. I think that's enough. That one I can't take a picture of. That one.
So arrow cannot pierce through. Arrow cannot penetrate.
Two-piece. 17th century. Short two pieces. Short.
It's like all separate parts. Go ahead and put them on his legs.
That helmet would actually protect that guy mostly. Alright, I had to get a shot of this box. That's pretty much what it is a box. And it's based on a design in the Yatuhashi Bridge of 8 Planks. It's a writing box. I thought it would be like authentic, but because, you know, it's quite a lot of money. It's like $3,000 for that box, which is not even authentic. It's based on another design. Good luck selling that museum. Doing a shot of the museum area. We were in that one. A lot of stuff from China and Korea. I think that's just a national museum. Most of the Tokyo stuff was in there. Came out of that one. And now we're going over to this one. I'm not sure what's in this one. I think a bunch of Buddha stuff. There's tons of Buddha stuff in these museums. Might as well just call all of these things the Buddha museums. Let's go. And never mind, it's closed. Crap. I guess it opens the 17th. Big old bear in the museum. I'm not sure what kind of bear that is. Maybe I can find out here. Oh, it's just a brown bear. Yep, that is a brown bear. There's a deer. It's like we're back at the zoo again, except everything is standing still for once. They did a good job with these things. The bird looks real.
Some of these animals are so incredibly small.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how they survive being that tiny.
That's not much smaller than flies, though.
No, stuff from the sea. Those are big bunnies. Lepus brachyurus. Hi, old-time bunnies. And some ferrets behind them. And there's a pig. He's missing his 2 front teeth.
His entire spine is gone.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him. I guess just withered away over time. They
I
tried
think this was a
putting
female,
wires
actually.
in. You think so?
Yeah, the shoulder bones are tiny. All the bones are really tiny, actually.
Maybe you're right. Pretty short. About as tall as I am.
There's a pelvic bone identifier for women that she obviously doesn't have anymore.
Well, probably missing, but yeah, it probably is a girl. Pretty short. More skulls.
That skull was well kept.
Yeah, they did a good job finding that one. That's why I'm wondering what happened to them. Like, where did they die? Some arrowheads. Got some more skulls. This guy's head's, I guess, bigger than the other guy's head. It's a cracked up skull. got some more remains of people.
These are some of the sharpened stones that they say pre-humans would use.
Yeah.
Yep. As knives or...
Those look like shells over
They
there.
do, a little bit.
Missing his feet. Yeah, I think that guy's got all his teeth pretty much. He did pretty good.
He's only missing one.
I had the best smile.
The guy on the left, see, the first side, the female on the left.
Well, I guess they both pretty much got all their teeth. How about that? I think they're missing one. There we go. Yep.
He's
They
got all
did
his
good.
ribs, too.
They must both be dentists. Going back in time there. There's the caveman. She found a big old shell. Oh, no. Big fish. Not quite sure what time period that is. It's that dog again. Got a real pot to cook in now. Oh, now we got some real clothes. By the time we got some clothes, we got some shoes now too. The tall shoes. There we go. That's the shape of a world. Kind of like an onion. That kid hates his hair, you can tell. I hate my hair. Not sure what would be in there. Guess we'll see in the future. Oh, or I guess you stand in it. How about that? Good job, kid. I think I saw some skulls over there. There are a lot of skulls in here. Whoa, what happened to that guy? He's got the biggest one. I think he got crushed, sadly. All different skulls of the rainbow here. Oh, it looks like the Loch Ness Monster. Not sure what it actually is. Because we can't read anything.
This thing's a fantasy. There's no way that
There's the bones of it, supposedly.
They just drew...
They probably, yeah, put on some fins. And it can fly, too.
Kind of made it fly in the sky.
It flies and it swims. That's what it does.
Flying, swimming.
Okay, here it is. It's actually a plesiosaur. I actually remember doing a report on this in school once, or not a report, but I remember reading about it for a bit.
That's the Loch Ness Monster.
That's probably what the Loch Ness Monster was, a plesiosaurus, or what they thought they saw. It's surely dead by now. These are meteorites that apparently fell in Japan. They even got a map where they found them. That's an interesting one. For the most part, they all pretty much look like rocks. I don't know if these are still meteorites too. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Like alien rocks. Wonder if they fully studied them to see if there's any chemicals in them or anything we can find some use out of them. Might be the cure of cancer, one of these things. Ooh. There's a sparkly one. Can we get that sparkly one? No, not that one. Here we go. That one's nice and sparkly. Are these all meteorites? These are probably, a lot of these are probably just stones.
It's funny, out of all these pretty things, that gold made it to the top of the list.
That looks like gold, but it's chalcopyrite.
The gold's over there.
I think there's gold in this still, though. That one's sparkly. It looks like salt. Yeah.
More gold.
And that one's pink.
There's more gold in here.
And that one's blue. What is that? And it looks like it's probably covered in something. Pink one almost looks like food. There's a lot of stones.
ここからこう22番。お母さんが持ってるキラキラしたアクセサリーとかこういう石から取るみたいな。金の
That one also looks like gold, but it's not.
キラキラした
I think it's the same thing as before.
母が持ってるやつとかこういう石から取るみたいな。
What's that one? Oh, that's quartz. Kind of cool. Got a slight purplish look to it. There's a quartz crystal. That's cool. I like the shiny rocks.
I'll come back to it in a second. This nasty little fucker. What up? My name's Tyrone. A Scandinavian white guy. All the skulls. Not necessarily complete skulls. Giant motherfucking beasts. If you want perspective, we're standing 6 feet right now, and he's still way up there. About 12 feet, maybe 14 feet if you count the husk or whatever that is. There's that. There's this guy. There's a saber-toothed tiger, I think. Yeah, little thing. I think that was like a dog or something near it. I think these are all probably like dog cats.
Yeah, pretty much. It's wolves, and there's a bear back there to see him on this thing.
Oh yeah, that's a bear. Roar. And up here we have either some of the flying or swimming beasts. I think they're flying. Here's like a Loch Ness monster or something, or maybe that's his shit, I don't know. But here's some of the flying and swimming ones. Not even sure what that thing is. I'm not even sure how that thing could fly. If that can fly, we can fly. It's another swimming one, I think. Because these scary little dudes, don't want to fuck with them. And then that guy. There's that thing. I'm pretty sure we have that thing still in real life. Oh, here's a Loch Ness monster, but smaller. And there's an alligator. I mean, they call it what you want. That's a fucking alligator. There's that thing. Also, did I forget to mention this guy? Yeah. He goes to the end of the room. Oh, and then there's that thing. I think I already got that thing. And there's this guy. He goes to the end of the room too, I think. At least over there. Oh, and then Mega Tortoise. Yeah, seriously, Mega Tortoise. That's a big motherfucking tortoise. Some skulls. Check it out. This one's doing the Buddha pose. You know, where they have the hand up and they're like trying to be all like peaceful and shit. No, please, no more sculptures. And there's this thing. Big bowl, motherfucker. Super bowl. And then there's like super deer or whatever the fuck that is. This motherfucker right here. Big Burlo. It's gonna be his name. Those guys. And then the spiral poop rock. This is probably like a big, spirally big poopy shit. Over 80 Keurigs. Actually, this one's kind of funny. You got like King Gorilla and like that chimpanzee or whatever the hell that is. You have this guy having fun up here. And then you got this guy who's like surfing on a bone, right? And then you've got the Homo sapien human who's like, hey, what the fuck? He looks like he's yelling at him. Get the fuck down. This is supposed to be the Last Supper. There you go. And you got all these guys here. There's Jesus in the center. Kind of looks like Tom Green. And then Judas, I think. And then what we noticed, Jesus has a double cheeseburger from McDonald's. In fact, they're all eating McDonald's.